Rude words.
Cool, we are recording. I mean, I kind of want to make that how the video starts.
I mean, do it if you're not a coward. I'm going to be burping a lot in this video. I'm drinking ginger beer.
Oh, good. Hello. Welcome to... Hello, welcome to Simulation Station. This is the show in which we play simulator games and try and find the fun in them. I'm Jack.
And I'm Rebecca.
Burping.
Mm-hmm.
We have no Charles this week. Charles is off on holiday, despite the fact that I specifically told him he was never allowed to do that and he was only ever allowed to work, always. I guess we have to do this on our own, huh?
I mean, I guess.
Who's
Charles?
Today we're going to be playing the absolutely riveting sounding Reading Simulator.
Oh, that's good, because I don't know how to read.
Oh, excellent. Well, if there's one thing that simulator games are good for, it's doing the stuff that you can't do in real life. I'm enjoying these low-res JPEGs of various authors.
I don't know who any of these old dead dudes are.
Oh, we've got some lovely MIDI music. Just very, very cheesy acoustic guitar stuff. Level select. How challenging do you...
Now, since I can't read this, what's the difference?
So the one on the left is daytime, and the one on the right is nighttime.
Let's do nighttime, because it's October and it's spooky.
Cool. I'm in a library, I guess.
It's pronounced library.
I'm in a library, I guess. Can I run? Yes, I can run, although you shouldn't run in a library, it's rude.
Can you press F to honk?
I cannot press F to honk, I'm afraid. Wow, this sort of motion sway is really something in this one. A lot of head bob. What do we got here?
So far, this doesn't seem like Reading Simulator. It seems like Library Simulator.
Yeah, just walking around.
But it's not even a library. It's more like a reading room.
Where I can't seem to access any of the books. Oh, I can jump. I can jump real high, though. I mean, maybe this was the challenge of it being level 2, is that you can't do anything?
Maybe the books are the friends we made along the way.
You know what? Maybe you are right. That would make for a very short video, though, so let's keep trying.
There's no tutorial?
Hey, you know what? There is no tutorial.
Can you jump up? Yeah, I was about to ask.
Oh, okay. Just walk right on through this lectern, huh? That's a very high reading lectern.
Or you're very short.
Well, yeah, that's
You're a
true.
toddler.
I can jump real high, though. Look, I just cleared that desk. Give me a book. Please? Please give me a
So
book?
Jack, what's your favorite book?
Trying to think of a funny answer, don't have one.
No, this is a serious question to fill time, because what is your favorite book?
I think my favorite book would probably be... So I've got two, I guess. I've got a non-fiction one and a fiction one. The non-fiction one would be The Decisive Moment by Jonah Lehrer. That's not exciting, but it's a good book. It's about why we make the decisions we do, such as deciding to play Reading Simulator. The fiction book would probably be... I don't know, if we're going by number of times read, then it's probably Matilda. Like, because I read that like a dozen times as a kid. What about you, Rebecca? What are your favourite books?
Well, as we've established in the fiction of Reading Simulator, I cannot read.
Oh yes, of course. What's your favourite audiobook, Rebecca?
My favorite audiobook would probably be,
Oh.
well, right now I'm reading a book on how malls were made. It's
Okay.
called Mall Maker.
What a good name.
It's like well, I have it on my shelf. It's under my Star Wars Funko Pop, so I don't really want to move it, but it's about like the history of shopping malls.
And is it
I'm
good?
very into like city planning and things like that. So it's actually a really interesting read.
Hey, we should do like a SimCity game at some point. Or not,
Okay.
I guess.
Well,
Rebecca.
I heard you say Sin City, and
Right,
but, like,
okay.
my brain was telling me something else than like Sim City.
I honestly cannot figure out anything here. I genuinely cannot work out what I'm supposed to do at all. Sort of piano
Okay, Google.
music, but that's...
Reading simulator.
What does Google say about Reading Simulator?
I mean, I can't read this. I thought I could turn on your voice for the goof, but
Oh god, that's it. That's the best joke that will ever be on autosave. Well done, you've done it, but now we have to shut the whole thing down.
okay. No, don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, out of character.
I'll cut this
All you
bit.
have to do is find a book you want to read and click on it.
And this is what I'm trying to do it. Like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, these controls are not super intuitive. Dracula by Bram Stoker. Okay. Fine. I mean, at what point does it go from being Reading Simulator to...
Project Gutenberg Simulator?
Yeah, just reading. Except with, like, unpleasant paragraph breaks.
If I wanted to read, I would have been a nerd.
One of my companions whispered to another the line from Berger's Lenore. Borger. What else? What else do we got? What other books do we do in this place? Forward from
Never heard of this
Babylon
one.
by Louis Golding? No. Is there any kind of difference between the books you can read and those you can't? I think the red ones you can read. Leviathan by Hobbes. Okay, so this is actually just a collection of out of copyright ebooks presented in the least efficient ebook reader ever designed. And you know what? I kind of respect that for its ridiculousness.
For 99 cents,
But shit.
you could have an entire library at your fingertips.
Well, not an entire library.
When a literal library
But shit,
has all these
it
books
was
for free.
99 cents. That was a Macklemore joke. Do you remember Macklemore?
Macklemore?
Macklemore, yeah. Do you remember that dude?
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Jeremy
Bet-
Macklemore.
I bet he's glad someone does.
I can't for the life of me remember any of his songs. But, you know.
He did Thrift
He's
Shop, I guess.
Okay.
It was, you know that song Thrift Shop? It was everywhere for a bit. You know,
You and I both know
Thrift
all I
Shop?
listen to is K-pop and Phil Collins.
I mean, this is very true.
And Carly Rae Jepsen if I'm feeling sassy.
In which
Who wrote
Phileas...
this book?
Well, you know what? No one knows. No one has ever known who wrote Around the World in 80 Days. It's a mystery lost to time. Anyway, I guess this was Reading Simulator.
Okay, Google. Who wrote Around the World in 80 Days? Jules Verne.
Rebecca, you read it. You're cured.
I'm cured.
It's a miracle. Well, Rebecca, what did you think of Reading Simulator?
As someone who
has only recently learned to read.
As someone who until 5 seconds ago did not know how to read, I did not understand the cultural significance of books. But now that I do know how to read, I finally understand the cultural significance of books.
And you know what? I'm glad for you.
Thank you.
Let's get into the training for the fucking Olympics.
Cusses. We could call it Simulation Station Mini Fun Size. Let's pretend that we read an entire book. We go to a book. Can you like skip to the end?
Let's have a look. I don't think you can skip to the end.
Well, what if you stop playing? You want to pick up where you left off?
Hey Google, how many pages does Around the World in 80 Days have? Oh shit, I forgot I have a Google Home and it actually answered me.
How many pages?
I have my headphones on, so I don't know, but it said something.
Can you like end? Can you just end on your keyboard?
No.
I was hoping that would work. I would look so cool. This is the least effective way to read a book. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if it's the least effective way. I mean, I'm sure there are less effective ways to read a book. But I can't think of any right now. Okay, stop at a random page and I'm going to use my reading voice.
Okay, hang on. 3, 2, 1, stop.
If anyone at this moment had entered the custom house, he would have found Mr. Fogg seated, motionless, calm, and without apparent anger, upon a wooden bench. He was not, it is true, resigned, but this last blow failed to force him into an outward betrayal of any emotion. Was he being devoured by one of those secret rages, all the more terrible because contained, and which only burst forth with an irresistible force at the last moment? No one could tell. There he sat, calmly waiting. For what? Did he still cherish hope? Did he still believe, now that the door of this prison was closed upon him, that he would succeed?
That was beautiful.
Thank you!
Hey Google, how many chapters does Around the World in 80 Days have? The response I got from Google was, my apologies, I don't understand. Becca?
Uh-huh? Oh, hey, did you know that Phileas Fogg had won his wager and had made his journey around the world in 80 days?
Yeah. Around the World in 80 Days ends on page 420.
Yeah.
This has been Simulation Station. Thank you for watching. We'll be doing a couple of these sort of little bite-sized ones as we go through some of the more ridiculous and unusual and simply cheap simulator games that I find. If you would like to suggest some ridiculous and cheap, can't stress enough, cheap simulator games for us to try, you can sign up for our Patreon, where at the $5 level you can both suggest simulator games for us to play and vote on which ones we do play. Also, please do all the YouTube stuff. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell for notifications for new videos, and tell your friends about us, because if you don't, we will shrivel and die.
I am just making a really sad face right now because I do not want to shrivel and die.
I also do not want to shrivel and die. So if you don't want to make us sad, please share our shit. Just make promoting us your main reason for being in life. That's all we ask, and I don't think it's a lot.
I'm going to start something new. I'm going to give a special shout out to one person every week now. And the first one is my brother.
Cool.
Who watched a video.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Also, for those sweet engagement numbers, tell us your favourite book in the comments. Why not? We won't roast you, I promise. Unless it's, like, really bad. Like, if it was, like, The Secret. So this has been Simulation Station Mini? Simulation Station Bite Size. Simulation Station Nights. Yeah, that one. This has been Simulation Station Nights. It's night mode at the university, at the library.
Like Knight Rider?
Exactly like Knight Rider. Got a cool car. I don't have a car.
I do.
Cool.
I'll pick you up in it. Vroom vroom.
Beep beep.
Vroom vroom, I'm in me mine car.
Press F to honk.
Oh, I fell out.
Oh no. I've been Jack.
And I'm Rebecca.
And we will see you next time.